Welcome to the Sparta Dynasty Fantasy Football League news and updates, starring Shark, Dylan, Tyler, Ben, Alec, Chris, Smits, Zoms, Matt, Connor, Germ, and your commissioner and host, Branson. Alrighty, fellas, so we're just going to jump right into it. We've got Connor versus Smud, the first matchup we're going into. We've got Connor beating Smits, the projected favorite. As you can see here, Smits put in all of his chips on the San Francisco 49ers, who got absolutely decimated. Devontae Adams also got hurt, so we'll just chalk this one up to an injury week for Smud. Although, a lot of those players are going to be gone for a decent amount of time. Probably not too long, a couple weeks, so I might see a downward slide for Smud for a little bit, but he'll be back. Over on Connor's side, looks like, he got some solid performances out of, a lot of his players. And then you got Kareem Hunt going bonkers. Mark Ingram got that touchdown on fourth. Traquan Smith did solid instead of Emmanuel Sanders. Sanders did poo-poo. Judy's the only one left there now too, so you got the Sutton injury. Marvin Jones did fine, got the touchdown. Travis Kelce went bonkers, Kelce things. And Mike Evans also went bonkers, taking advantage of Chris Godwin being gone. Matt Stafford did good. Fairbairn did amazing for a kicker. Bills had a tough matchup. Just kidding, they played the Miami Dolphins. Fitzmagic, baby. Woo! Up next, we've got Matt versus Dylan. Matt is going to take the victory here. It was a very high-scoring match. Just dominant performance versus a slightly less dominant performance. Dylan, again, stuck in this situation where he would have won against most other people, but he just had to play against someone scoring over 200. I imagine he would like to be playing me every week because I can hardly score 100. But let's dive into it here. This is a spicy matchup. So Dylan had Drew Brees not play super well. Zeke and Jacobs did good. Actually, Jacobs probably did a little less than what you're hoping from him. It's hard to be mad at 17 points, but when it's Jacobs, you're like, maybe 30. Who knows? Terry McLaurin, bonkers. Tyler Boyd, bonkers. What is this? Christian Kirk, that confused me with the way it's laid out up there. Christian Kirk did solidly. I suppose he did what he needed to do. Jonnu Smith, bonkers. 2 touchdowns. He just looks awesome out there. I love watching that guy play. Michael Hardman didn't hit his high ceiling game, but he did put up points. Thanks Sammy Watkins, I guess, for getting his head knocked off. Baker Mayfield, he looked amazing on the field, but I guess it only amounts to 16 fantasy points. It's very strange, but yeah, Joe Burrow versus Baker, that was awesome to see. Joe Burrow scored more fantasy points, it did appear, 25. Love Joe Burrow, man. When you traded ahead of me to get Joe Burrow instead of Kenny Galladay, I was like, whoa, thank you, Dylan, for not taking Kenny Galladay. But now I'm like, shit, I wish you would have took Kenny Galladay and I would have had to instead take Joe Burrow, but I didn't. I'm a dummy. But yeah, Joe Burrow looks freaking awesome. Anyways, Ravens just made Houston look bad. Ravens are awesome. What can you say? They scored the touchdown also, so that's clutch. Wow, I'm talking a lot about this one. Russell Wilson over on Matt's side, silliness, 36 points. Derrick Henry didn't do that great. You probably want more points out of Derrick Henry. Nick Chubb went silly. Hopkins silly. Cooper Kupp did alright. You did fine. Michael Gallup not great. Gesicki went off. Chris Carson went off. Ben Roethlisberger did fine. Justin Tucker went off. And San Fran got decimated with injuries. I don't know what you're going to do about that defense. Good luck. Yeah. Up next, we got Shark versus Chicken Rick himself. Uh, this is another high-scoring matchup. Chris is very sad he didn't play anybody else besides Matt so far. I don't even remember what the other scores looked like. But Chris is sad because he had a very good score this week, and he doesn't have Christian McCaffrey for the next couple, so he really needed a win here. It's going to be brutal for the next few weeks for him. Man, oh man. I hope I get to play him. It'll be my chance to get a W. Actually, I don't know who his backup running backs are, but we'll see. Probably not too hot. I think I remember from my preseason power rankings. I think his backups are iffy, but we'll see. We'll see how he pans it out here. Eckler is awesome. I love Eckler. A bunch of points with no touchdowns. That's what you love to see. DK Metcalf did awesome. Russ is cooking. He's getting all the points now. T.Y. Hilton is on the struggle bus, dropping the big touchdown. Keenan Allen, you better hope that Herbert stays the starter because that looks way better than what Tyrod will ever give you. So, looking up for Keenan. Evan Ingram, I only imagine it's gonna get better with the injuries that happened to Sterling Shepard and Saquon. So you gotta have someone taking the targets, making the explosive plays. Seems like it'll be Evan Ingram in the future. Odell did good, got the touchdown, a deep one. Aaron Rodgers did solid, not great, not what you were probably hoping for, because Aaron Jones did all that. And then slaying the Patriots, nothing to talk about even. Over on Shark's side, my God, we got just a freaking smorgasbord of points. A lot of pointage going on here. Got Patty putting up 30. I don't know how he managed to do that since he didn't look like he did anything until the fourth quarter. How did he get 30 points? I'm a little confused. Oh, he had 6 carries for 54 yards. What the Patty? What are you doing? Clyde did not get a touchdown, but he did save his day with a bunch of receptions. Aaron Jones. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Yeah. That's just the Aaron Jones games that you know about. He's the only one who's really going to put up 48 points in a week besides maybe Christian McCaffrey, but Aaron Jones is scary. Calvin Ridley looks like he's going to be the best receiver in the league. Good thing I traded him away for DJ Chark, who's not playing. Jalen Rager, he is now injured, so goodbye, Jalen Rager. You got your game out of him. Nice. Russell Gage, the two, the two Falcon wide receiver set. It's working out to perfection. Jared Cook got the touchdown, luckily for you. David Montgomery is going off. Somehow, he's just a tank. He's getting injured, and he's like, I don't even care. Teddy Bridgewater did not score very many points. Not at all. And your kicker and defense did do good, though. Blankenship. And the Bears, I saw you pick up Blankenship right before the game, and then look at him go. He goes off. Good job. Alrighty, Zombs versus Traxler here. Quite the contrast to what we've seen from the last two matchups here. These two folks did not score any points. I even could have beat these guys. Like, oh, darn it. I got the wrong matchup this week. I'm bitching, and then you got other people who played up against people with 200. Anyways, we'll talk about the losers' arms. Lamar, 21 points is probably not what you're hoping for out of the third overall pick. You're probably expecting him to do more like what Kyler did, scoring 33 points with 2 rushing touchdowns. I mean, come on, that sucks. You gotta hate to see that. You should have picked Kyler number 3, man. What are you thinking? Dobbins only got 2 carries, 3 touches total, and he still put up 7.8. Wow. You got lucky there, even though you didn't because you lost. Devin Singletary split in time with Zach Moss. Probably will do better in the future. It might seem like Zach Moss is hurting. Good luck with that. Allen Robinson, you can't imagine that he's going to be this bad. Actually, God, let me just take that back. I'm sorry, Allen Robinson. You can't. Actually, Mitchell Trubisky, what am I saying? I was going to say that you can't expect all the passes to not be anywhere near him, but then I remembered from last year when I had Allen Robinson that yes, you can expect that because literally half the passes are going to be uncatchable. Good job, Mitchell Trubisky. Gotta love it. Um, Ooh, Tyler's got Mitchell Trubisky. Put up 14 points. Oh, that's getting ahead of ourselves here. Sorry about that. Scotty Miller, unfortunate. You picked him up. He didn't do anything. Sterling Shepard, he got hurt. Sucked butt. Austin Hooper, who even is that guy? Miles Sanders, he was like your only bright spot really on your entire team. Hell yeah, Miles Sanders. Will Fuller didn't do jack squat. Mason Crosby, and he's hurt now. Mason Crosby did good. Tampa Bay did good. Wow, that's embarrassing. Your kicker and your defense were like two of your best players. Yikes. I'm roasting you before I get to me, so enjoy. Kyler Murray won you the game, Tyler. Gotta love it. Kyler Murray. Great pick, man. I love Kyler Murray. Joe Mixon is not getting in the end zone and he's not doing too efficient on the ground, but you got to imagine that that's going to get better over the season. The LaShawn McCoy play, he managed to get you a couple points, you know, so that's awesome. Amari Cooper did great. Didn't get the touchdown though, which would have really boosted him into a nice one, but 100 yards. Thielen did not do good. That's because Kirk looks like a ball sack. Sammy Watkins got injured. That sucks. Zach Ertz, you know, it's not what you're hoping for Ertz, but it's alright. Hunter Henry has been really good, especially with Herbert in there. It looks nice. Trubisky we talked about, 14 measly points, but whatever. Prater, not really that good. And the Rams defense did alright. And you squeaked out the win. 2-0 somehow. I don't know how you did it. But good job. And here we are, Ben versus Al. This one was a splattering, not even close. No reason to bite your nails over this one. Tom Brady is not putting up fantasy numbers. You know, he's not. It's just, it's weird. You know, I feel like the offense is looking right. Although you did have a lot of rushing touchdowns this week. Yeah, Ronald Jones got one, and then I'm pretty sure Fournette got two. So, you know, maybe next week for Tom. Jonathan Taylor went bonkers. You love to see it. You knew it was going to happen. You can expect that for the rest of his career. Enjoy. Congratulations. Todd Gurley, 21 carries for 61 yards. That's hideous. That's absolutely hideous. We're not going to talk about it any longer. Tyreek Hill got his touchdown, saved his day, had a great day. Emmanuel Sanders looks like poop. I'm sorry. There's no other way to put it. Emmanuel Sanders does not look good this year, and it makes me sad. Juju somehow only got 9.3 points. Seemed like he had a pretty solid game. I guess he just got the short receptions. 7 catches for 48 yards. Yeah, a lot of short ones. Mark Andrews did not do very good this week. He didn't have to do anything. They were destroying that game, so they just ran the ball every play probably. Jarvis Landry, you know, that's not what you're hoping for from Jarvis. Yeah, that's all I can say about that. Gardner Minshew is like your biggest bright spot besides Jonathan Taylor and Tyreek Hill, though. Gardner looks amazing, and I hope to God that the Jacksonville Jaguars do not draft a quarterback next year, because Gardner is for real. I'm saying it. Will Lutz and the Chiefs defense didn't do anything really much. Over on Ben's side, he got absolute domination from the quarterback position, like I said. Dak Prescott, Josh Allen combining for 75 points. That's like my entire score almost. And then you got Melvin Gordon, James Conner, and David Johnson combining for their 45, almost 50 points. You know, man, it's looking scary. Julio didn't do very good. I believe he injured his hamstring. Devontae Parker came back and did good. You gotta love that. And Stephon Diggs looks like he's gonna be dominant all year with Josh Allen. It looks really scary. I thought that was an iffy pick, but wow, it's turned out to be amazing. Ebron didn't do great, but you know, he got you some points. So I mean, that's probably what you're hoping for. No zeros. Zane Gonzalez had a great game. Saints, not so much. But you got the W. 2-0 for Ben, 0-2 for the little cat. And here we are at my game, the disappointing 0-2, a little sad. Oh god, I forgot, I have to relive this again. Freaking Saquon Barkley tore his ACL, so that's happened. That happened. Now what am I gonna do? I don't know. We'll figure it out, maybe. Or maybe I'll get last place. Hopefully not. Jared Goff had a good game. Threw the 3 touchdowns to Higbee. That's kind of what you're hoping for. I knew it's just all gonna come with the touchdowns, whether they're rushing or passing. You gotta get them for Goff. He's my only quarterback really. Nyheim Hines touched the ball one time. I about shitted myself when I saw that. I don't understand how you can go from touching the ball like 10 or 11 times with 3 running backs in the backfield to touching the ball one time when it's just you and Jonathan Taylor. I don't get it personally, but whatever. Uh, Marquise Brown didn't have a great game for himself. You know, they weren't throwing the ball that much, so it is what it is. DJ Chark did not get. God, why isn't he getting targeted, man? Only 4 targets for 4 catches, but it was 84 yards, so it was a solid game. But now he's hurt, so balls to me. Robert Woods didn't really do that good, but he saved his day with that sweep, that wide receiver sweep for a touchdown, or end around, or whatever you call it. Hayden Hurst did great. One of my bright spots, got the touchdown and got a lot of targets. Antonio Gibson got the touchdown, saved it at the very end. I love Antonio Gibson. I need him to be good now that Saquon is toast. Ronald Jones, he got the touchdown. Hopefully Fournette doesn't take that job. Harrison Bucker did great. Came back, gave me a chance to win by putting me up like 45 points. Got the last 2 50-yard field goals, really helped me out because he was sitting at -2 for so long with that missed extra point, or blocked extra point I should say. Steelers defense also did really good, 7 sacks, my lord, that's crazy. And then over on Germ's side, the winner, the chicken dinner, Deshaun Watson didn't do very good, but he got his 15 points against a tough defense in a bad matchup. Alvin Kamara ripped my soul out, man. I thought I had a chance to squeak a W out after Saquon tore his ACL. I was like, this is my chance. The Lord's going to shine his light upon me. But no, Alvin Kamara, that Satanist, he just had to go and score 40 points. Literally, he didn't even need Darren Waller to play on Monday, who also scored 26, just shitting all over me. I feel filthy. I feel absolutely dirty. Violated. Man. What was that? Malcolm Brown? Whatever. It doesn't even matter. Lazard doesn't matter. Tyler Lockett did awesome. DJ Moore did awesome. Paris Campbell got hurt. And Tyrod Taylor. Oh my god, that story. He got his freaking lung punctured 5 minutes before the game by a team doctor. Now let me tell you something. I've also had a lung collapse. And it did not happen by a needle getting stabbed into my lung. So I imagine that probably was an ouchie. I imagine that hurt real bad. Greg Zuerlein had a good game, and the Cardinals defense also had a good game. Jerm John got the W. Alvin Kamara and Darren Waller can go frick themselves. Just kidding. Kind of. GG, Jerm. GG. And for the Week 2 awards, the best manager, setting up a lineup of 96% of their possible score, was Maurer. He got 206 out of 214. Good job. The worst manager, Tyler Traxler. He got only 65% of his perfect lineup. He could have scored 187 points, but he only comes away with 121. That sucks. That's bum cheese. I'm glad it's not me. the biggest blowout. We saw it. We knew it. Big Ben over Lil Cat. Not even close. What that's freaking like 70 points. 73 points? I hope that math's not wrong. I'll feel like a silly goose. The narrowest victory was the battle of the two balls. Um, two balls. They didn't score that many points. I don't know why they're balls, but they're balls. Yep. Shark bait's the highest score. It was a close one. Matt almost gotcha, but you edged it out by 3 points. 209.86. Good job, Shark. And the lowest score, the poop stain, is the ball, as you could say, is Zoms. 109.16. Absolute bum cheese. You better hope you're coming back next week. Man. Man, oh man. Moving on to the best players. It appears that I have a bit of a issue here. Okay, now I can see it. That's very good. The QB of the week, we've got Ben starting Dak Prescott, and he himself was able to muster up 40.3 points. My lord. Shark started Aaron Jones, running back of the week, 48.4 points. And he also managed to start the wide receiver of the week, of course, you know, as you would when you win the highest scorer. Uh, 28.9 points. Calvin Ridley's got 4 touchdowns through 2 weeks. That's insane. Good thing I traded him away. Mauer had Mike Gesicki at 26.5 points as the highest tight end of the week. Mauer also had the highest kicker of the week, Justin Tucker with 15. And Dylan had the best defense, Baltimore Ravens, 15 points. And for the waivers in week 2, the big hoss Mike Davis, 4 total bids. Looks like Shark won him at $17. I believe the next highest bid was myself at $11. Um, People ain't bidding that high. That's all I gotta say. 17 as a max bid. You know, I that's interesting. We are very frugal. We are very frugal with our cash here. You got Zombs getting Dalton Schultz for $6. Dropping Irv Smith. Zombs picks up Cole Beasley for 3. He picks up Adam Humphries for 3. And, oh man, the one that made me sad. Smith's picked up Drew Sample. He picked up Drew Sample. I wanted Drew Sample. I wanted to sample a sample. I thought he could have been good this week and next week. And maybe a couple more weeks after that. But whatever. Whatever. That's the week 2 waivers. And the current playoff standings as they sit has Shark, my projected bottom seed at number 1. Freaking the universe. The universe is just a lovely thing. That's all I'll say about that. Mauer comes in at number 2, Ben at number 3, Tyler at number 4, Smits at 5, Jerem at 6, Connor at 7, Zoms at 8, and then just outside the playoffs right now, and for the projected poop bowl, we've got Chris, Dylan, Alec, and then myself, the poop king, Brand Squanch. And looking ahead to next week, the matchups we've got a big battle, a must-win for Branson. 0-2 versus 2-0. Branson versus Tyler. Oh lord, I must win that game or it's all over. After that, we've got the 1-1 versus the 1-1. Someone will be a winner. Someone will be a loser. Whose record will be better after this week? I don't know. Zoms, Jerem. It's gonna be insane. Up next, we've got Connor versus Dylan. Dylan is looking to get one in the win column. best of luck to you. It's gonna be a slugfest. Next, we've got whoa, that's not Chris, that's Mauer. What am I talking about? Oh, I got all confused there. We got Mauer versus Smits. This should probably be a blowout. Not because Smits' team is bad, but just because they're all hurted. You know, we'll see what happens. We'll see if he can do some finagling and get his way into a W. Up next, 2-0 Shark versus 2-0 Ben. Wow, this is the matchup of the week. Everyone keep your eyes on this one. Someone is gonna be a loser. Someone will be undefeated. This is crazy. This is insane. Watch out for this one. Next, in the exact opposite of what I just said, we've got the battle of the 0-2s. Someone's finally gonna get a win. Congratulations, guys. Good luck, Chris. Good luck, Al. One of you will not be a loser anymore. One of you will be sad crying to your mama. Hopefully, it's not you. Alright. Good luck this week, fellas. Have a good one.